A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a stunning turn of events, South Korea has welcomed its new president, Lee Jae-myung, who secured a significant victory in the recent elections with nearly 50% of the vote. This election comes on the heels of a tumultuous political climate, marked by the impeachment of former President Yoon Suk-yeol, who attempted to impose martial law last December. Lee, a former opposition leader, is stepping into office under extraordinary circumstances, with little time to settle in or outline his vision for the country. Instead of enjoying the customary 2-month transition period, he must quickly address the pressing issues facing South Korea, particularly the looming crisis with former U.S. President Donald Trump. Lee Jae-myung campaigned on a platform of strengthening democracy and uniting a divided nation, but with the political landscape shifting rapidly, he faces a daunting task. The most immediate concern is the economic fallout from Trump's recent decision to impose 25% tariffs on all Korean imports, a move that has dismayed many South Koreans who believed their long-standing military alliance with the U.S. would protect them from such aggressive trade measures. Economic advisors have warned that these tariffs could trigger a significant economic crisis, exacerbating an already slowing economy that contracted in the first quarter of this year. Without a president to negotiate, talks with the U.S. have been stalled, and the urgency to resume these discussions cannot be overstated. The U.S. has historically guaranteed South Korea's security, with 28,500 troops stationed in the country as a deterrent against North Korean aggression. However, Trump has indicated a willingness to intertwine trade negotiations with security agreements, creating a precarious situation for Seoul. He has previously questioned the value of U.S. troops in South Korea and has hinted at the need for South Korea to increase its financial contribution for military protection. This shift in U.S. policy raises concerns about South Korea's military readiness and its ability to defend itself against North Korea, particularly as the U.S. pivots its focus towards containing China's military ambitions in the region. Former U.S. officials have suggested that South Korea may need to take greater responsibility for its own defense, which could lead to a reduction in U.S. troop presence on the peninsula. Lee, who has expressed skepticism about the U.S.-South Korea alliance, is caught in a difficult position. He aims to improve relations with China while navigating the complexities of U.S. expectations. The stakes are high, with North Korea's nuclear capabilities growing more sophisticated, and Kim Jong-un closely monitoring the evolving dynamics. There is a palpable fear in South Korea that Trump may pursue an America-first approach in negotiations with Kim, potentially sidelining South Korea's security concerns in favor of U.S. interests. Kim's leverage has increased since the last round of talks in 2019, as he possesses a more advanced nuclear arsenal and has been receiving support from Russia amidst the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. As the new president, Lee must act swiftly to establish a relationship with Trump, ensuring that South Korea remains a key player in any negotiations related to North Korea. Political advisors have urged Lee to articulate the reasons why South Korea is an indispensable ally to the U.S. and to leverage its shipbuilding capabilities as a bargaining chip. South Korea's shipbuilding industry, which produces more vessels than any country except China, could be pivotal in demonstrating its value to the U.S. military. Lee's presidency begins under the shadow of uncertainty and urgency. With the political landscape in flux and the threat of economic instability looming, he must navigate a complex web of domestic and international challenges. The coming weeks will be crucial as he seeks to stabilize South Korea's economy, strengthen its democracy, and maintain a delicate balance in its relationships with both the U.S. and China. The world will be watching closely as this new chapter in South Korean politics unfolds. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.